Hey everybody, how you doing? Well, I had to make this video. I've done pretty good about not being too critical of the Democrat Party and their followers, their minions, the Democrats. Okay? But one person told me I was stupid when it comes to taxes. So, you know what? I figured I'd make this video a little clearer to him when he got the chance to look at it. Okay? So, what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at this website. I'm going to reduce my size and we can go through it because this is without taking a break, without snipping and without clipping and this like this. This is a full total video to show that idiot exactly what I'm talking about. Let me reduce my screen. Okay, welcome here to this little deal right here. Okay, you will find this at taxfoundation.org. Link is in the description. Okay. Now, I made a bunch of shorts. People reacted against the shorts. Some were supportive, some were not. But one guy went to call me stupid because I didn't know nothing about taxes, is what he said. So I went to taxfoundation.org and I found this for him. The topic was who pays more, the one percenters or the regular Joes. And he went on to tell me I didn't know what I was talking about when I said the one percenters pay the higher taxes. So we got a breakdown of that higher tax bracket and our tax bracket, the ones that are in the low 50%. Okay? So you're going to see it all right here, right now. No BS. Okay? So this chart is a breakdown of what the rich, the middle, and the poorer class, pays. If you're making under 500,000 or whatever under 200,000, you're in the lower 50%. Now the 50% and above, up to the one percenters, is the ones that are paying most of the debt. Okay, most of the debt. All right. So in the top 1%, the number of returns is 1,538,014. The bottom percent is 76 million. Okay. So all taxpayers from the bottom to the top 1% is 153,801,397. Okay. Dude, if you're listening to me, I'm not saying your name, but if you're listening to me, look at the figures I'm getting ready to show you. So you see the number of returns. So the bottom 50% pay, they file more returns than the top 1%, than the top 25%, and about tied with the top 50%. Okay? So the average tax rate, get this, buddy, all right? Top 1% is 26.09%. 26% of their income. Okay? Then the top 5% is 23. Top 10% is 21. Top 25% is 18. The top 50% is 15.87. Okay? And the bottom percent is 3.74. That's your average tax rate. Your tax rate is 4 times lower than the 1%. And it's still 5 times lower than the top 50%. And you're going to call me stupid. Okay? And then the average income taxes paid was 561,523. The top 5% is 169,466. I'm going to skip all the way to the bottom, which is $822. Okay? So their average return, because they pay 20% of their income, and 26% of millions is a lot of freaking money. Okay? Even say you have a guy that's $10 billion. Not George Soros rich, but not Donald Trump rich, not Elon Musk rich, but they're rich. They're in the billions. If they're making 15 billion, okay, 26% of their income is taxed, and that is in the billions. Millions or billions. I don't know. I didn't do it, but I know for a fact it's a lot more than what I'm getting. My refund is getting, okay, or paid. You're paying $822 in taxes. They're paying over $561,000. Yeah, if you think this is a vendetta video, this is exactly right. Okay? Then adjusted gross income in millions, top 1% is 3,309,589. I'm going to skip the other ones because they're in the millions. And adjusted gross income in the millions for the bottom 50% is $1,691,006. $6. Okay. Then you go to the share of the total adjusted gross income. They get 22% of the shared total adjusted gross income. Whereas the bottom percent, the lower 50%, which is us, get 11.5%. All right. So while you're sitting here saying all the Republicans need to tax the rich, the Democrats are the richest people in the country. The richest people in the country were Democrats. One of the richest people in the country was a Democrat. Well, two was Democrat. That was Donald Trump and Elon Musk. But while your people were getting cuts from the freaking pharmaceutical industry for pushing the COVID-19 virus on everybody, people like me who are in terminal illness and people that are old and people that are kids were suffering because of that shot. But the Democrats, who Nancy Pelosi and her little minions up there, were up there getting their stuff done, getting their stuff done so they could get paid in the billions. You tell me how a person that's making $200,000 a year or less as a government official is worth over $15 million. That's called crookedness. Okay? So you can't tell me that the 1% do not, and we're not even done yet. Okay? So we went over that, the shared of total adjusted gross income. We went over that. Now we're going to go to income taxes paid. Now, don't say a word. You ain't paying your taxes, but if you are, God bless you. Okay? Top 1% paid out since 2022, every year up until today, up until now, $863,631 in income tax paid. Now, it gets higher all the way up to the top 50% on this chart. Then it drops down to $63,203. All taxpayers in the bottom 50%. This comes from the taxfoundation.org. Okay? So, don't give me all that crap about, they need to pay more taxes. They're paying more. You need to pay more if you want to. Quit flapping the jabs and trying to get someone else to pay everybody's debt, including yours, because that's not fair to them people. Yeah, they're making billions of dollars. It's because either it was handed to them or they learned it from MIT, went to college. Cut that crap out, man. Dude, I know this is Vendetta. This is a Vendetta video. But you know what? Enough's enough. Enough is enough. Quit trying to get the rich to pay more taxes. They already pay 26% of their income. And New York is higher. God. Okay? And then here is where the shared of total income taxes paid. The Republicans and the Democrats that are making those millions and millions of dollars, they pay 40.4%. Top 5% pays 61%, 72 in the top 10%, 72% in the top 10%, 87 in the top 25%, 97 in the top 50%. Oh yeah, that's right. You're paying 3%. You pay 3% of your income. For the whole bottom 50%, 3%. And then income split point. You're going to love this. $663,000 for the top 1%. As you can see, the deals to the image that I've got here for you. All this, all at the top 50%, the total went down to $50,000. And you are there with them. So yeah, don't tell me that they don't pay their fair share, because they do. This is a 13 minutes live video for someone who called me stupid. And I got the receipts to prove. And if you want to go to the description below and check it out. Go on down there. I didn't say who your name is, whatever. I ain't saying nobody's name. I'm not going after Democrats. I'm not going after Republicans. But let me tell you something. The richest people in the freaking country is the Democrat Party. Thank you. Well, my live stream's over right now. I wish you all a wonderful day. You see on the screen below, if you want to donate, if you like the content, then you can donate to the Cash App, PayPal, or you can go to the link and leave a tip there as well. I appreciate it very much. You have a wonderful day.